All right, that story makes me really upset, so I'm not going to. We're going to stay on this topic a little bit, though, because we do have Hasan Piker today. And I'm sorry, like the way this audience feels about Gaza and the way we all feel about Gaza, if Hasan Piker could be the least bit likable, if he could be
he'd be doing great.
Right, if he could, well, I mean, look, I'm not going to pretend he's not doing great. But like, if a lot of it in a weird way, he's kind of got a steel toe thing where he's got a big hater following that is obsessed with him and can't stop watching. Like we kind of have, in an odd way, on the other side of things, we got that shock jock rub.
Hasan
if you want.
Heat?
Yeah, where you rub people the wrong way and they can't live without you. So I get it, I understand, but the point is, Hasan's take, like Hasan was anti-Israel before it was cool. I think people's problem with Hasan, and my problem with Hasan, is he has no sense of humor. He's not a funny guy at all. And also, he's like too far against Israel where he like makes excuses for Muslim terrorists. Like he likes them. He's a Muslim terrorist supporter. That's not hyperbole. That's not me like, talking shit and like, misrepresenting. Hasan interviewed a fucking Houthi pirate on his show and was like, "You're the coolest, dude. Love you. You're great. Inshallah, fucking Hubala. You're the dude." That's a direct quote, by the way. And he talks about how Hezbollah is cool. Hamas is great. He has no problem with Hezbollah. And it's like, dude, two things can be true at the same time. Like when you watch these debates on Israel, you always see these pro-Israel people going, "Oh, so you think Hamas is great?" And then the other person will go, "No, I think Hamas, they're dogs. I think they're fucking terrorists, and I think they're a death cult. But they're not the ones that are killing all the fucking babies and doing all that shit." So it becomes this struggle where people say, you and I say this a lot about Russia, Ukraine. There's no good guy.
There's no good guy in this situation.
There's no white hat. There's no hero. They're not coming. They're not showing up. So the problem Hasan has is that he loves these terrorist groups. He thinks they're the bee's knees. He thinks they're aces. So he's had this beef with the Kleins, right?
Yeah.
The Ethan and Hila from H3. So they don't like each other. Ethan and him did a show together. You know the funniest part about Ethan Klein and Hasan doing a show together? Is that Ethan was under the impression that Hasan was like a regular run-of-the-mill progressive, just like a liberal. He was a lefty guy. Hasan Piker's out of his fucking mind.
Like, well, how much of that had we seen before he got out onto Ethan Klein's radar?
He was like a bro fuckboy guy when he was with the Young Turks. His uncle had him doing like college dipshit bro pieces because I think Cenk knew, all right, my nephew's a dipshit, but I love my family and they want me to give him a job, so I'll give him a job. And then he creates this monster because say what you want about Cenk, he knows shit about shit. Cenk does his homework. The problem with Hasan doesn't know what he's talking about.
So he's just armchair quarterbacking it?
Armchair quarterbacking everything, reading a headline. I've got it figured out, whatever, and I'm going to be a news guy. I don't have a problem with people not knowing shit and bloviating. That's fun. Hot take culture and all that. Great. Awesome. The problem with Hasan is that Hasan wants it both ways. He wants to just read a headline and then fly off the handle about shit he doesn't know anything about. But then he also wants to say, well, no, I'm a journalist. I'm covering these things. I'm a news guy. Meanwhile, he just turns on the real news on his show and walks away and goes to take a really long shit. It's called the Hasan Cherry Act. It's got a name for itself. Well, the fight with the Kleins is still ongoing.
Okay.
And I think for Hasan, he should probably let it go. I think it's probably cost him enough. I mean, all his friends now are getting sued. All these people he used is like, what do you call them? Not client states. What's that word
Proxies?
you use? What?
Proxies?
Thank you very much. Proxy. All these people he's been using as a proxy to go after Ethan Klein have been sued now by Ethan. And whether Ethan wins or loses, it's going to cost him a fortune. Hasan's kind of fucked him over here. And now Hasan just kind of washes his hands of the whole thing. Well, he's going to keep the, was it Denims, Casey Tron, and the fat girl with the headdress, Miss Piggy, Muslim Miss Piggy, which is ironic. Frogan, who I will give Frogan this. Her name matches how she looks. Perfect. Like, you look at her and you go,
she's Frau Frogan.
What a Frogan. Ugh. Ew, gross. It's like melted frozen yogurt is a Frogan. And she's a Frogan. Well, Hasan is continuing to talk about the Kleins. And I always think it's funny when people claim that other people are obsessed with them, but yet they can't fucking stop at all. I got people that are obsessed with me. I let them be obsessed with me. Who gives a shit, right? That's what I'm doing this for anyway, to attract their attention. I win. Hasan goes like, oh, the Kleins won't shut up about me. And then he says shit like this about Hila Klein. Like, even for Hasan, this is some wild shit.
Matter if they're DFLP, PFLP, or even former Fatah militants, okay? It is perfectly legal, perfectly valid, and perfectly moral, okay? 100%. This is not like this is not a gray area. This is black and white, okay? It doesn't get more black and white than this. Israel's in the wrong. Israel is actually engaging in an apartheid, which is a crime in and of itself. Israel's doing a genocide in Gaza and an apartheid in the West Bank, 2 crimes in and of itself. And every type of armed resistance against both the settlers and also the Israeli occupying force in the West Bank. Doesn't matter if it's your favorite podcasters like Wife that participate in Israelis. Doesn't matter if...
So Hasan Piker, if you missed that last spot, he's saying armed resistance, killing IDF people and Israeli security forces and things like that is fine. Doesn't matter if it's your favorite podcaster's wife. Now, Johnny, I only know one podcaster's wife who's been in the Israeli Defense Force.
Yeah, he's probably talking about Hila Klein.
I believe he's talking about Hila Klein. Now, here's what I hate about this. Have some fucking balls and say what you're going to say. I hate shit like this. If you want to say, I think Hila Klein's totally a fair target for terror. Like, what he's saying is, it is fine for terrorists to murder Hila Klein. That's what he's saying. He's saying they are resisting a genocide, so I don't care if it's your favorite podcaster's wife, they're a fair target. Say what you got to say. You know what I mean? Like, speak your mind. Don't be a fucking chicken shit and go, I'm going to take, that's such a girl move. You know, I'm going to take a subtle jab at Hila Klein. It's such a bitch pussy ass move. And it puts me in a weird spot because
up until that point, I was really ready to kind of be on his side.
He's not, okay, right. Hasan Piker is so unlikable. He makes me ease up on Israel. Because I listen to what he's saying and I'm like, yes, armed resistance against what they're doing in Gaza is okay. Obviously, you have a right to defend yourself as a human being. They're trying to take your home from you. You have a right to defend your home. Totally cool. But then to take your petty fucking podcast beef into it and like throw that in there and like, I'm also going to say that you should be allowed to kill Hila Klein. It's like, then, okay, say that. Because I don't like this pussy shit that people do when they say what Hasan said, and then you go, Hasan Piker said someone should kill Hila Klein or that it's okay to kill Hila Klein. And then he'll go, no, I didn't. Show me where I said that. Show me where I said that exact thing.
You know what you did.
Like, dude, like Jim Norton once said this phrase. He goes, we all speak the commonality of language. We know what you said. Stop. I hate that, what do they call that? That plausible deniability. I hate that. Say what you said, defend it, and let's talk about it. Why doesn't he want to defend it and talk about it? Because he knows it's kind of fucked up what he said. It's a little tasteless, I think, to say the least. And also, you're claiming to care about this genocide that's going on. You're pretending to care from your multi-million-dollar mansion to care about these people that are being wiped out. But while you're talking about it, you're going to make a point about your little podcast beef. You're going to make a little thing about your podcast war that you're having, and you're going to take subtle jabs at them while going, oh, my heart bleeds for the children, and oh my God, the genocide and resistance against the Israelis and the IDF is okay. But I'm going to slip my little podcast beef in there. Dude.
I don't know, man. Last I saw about Hasan, he was getting criticized for like displaying a gun on Twitch.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. And like that to me kind of speaks to this. Like he is very much.
You mean like he had a sleeveless shirt on and he's been working out?
Like he held a pistol, like pointed down, like held a live real pistol, like brandished a pistol. I forget what it's about. I saw it because I'm a big fan of Legal Mindset. I've become Andrew Esquire's kind of cool, and I've been watching a lot of his content. He'd covered something about the legal angle of him getting in trouble with Twitch for brandishing a weapon.
Is he like, would this be July 4th?
I think so.
Around that time? I never saw. How did I miss this? Oh, I was at the lake. I was at the lake, and I probably missed it. This is Hasan Piker with a gun.
This fucking dude.
Someone was talking crap about, like, to him.
His mag isn't in the gun.
Advocating to this fucking dude who's advocating to hang me for treason.
Why are we playing this so slow? I don't understand.
So maybe so they can't call it stolen content.
Okay. Is mad at me and doesn't realize.
Dude, this is something like someone on a drug and alcohol binge does, is you're sitting there on a camera loading a mag into a gun and like playing around with, like, that's what a psycho, paranoid, hammered, fucked up guy does.
Or a poser. Both of them.
Yeah, or a bitch. Yeah, are you allowed to be progressive and be just waving guns around like that? I thought those were bad.
Doesn't realize that
God,
Trump is going to cook his family.
Wait, what
the hell?
Okay.
This actually sounds better slowed down like this.
Yeah. Was that the brandishing the gun thing you were talking about?
Yeah. Someone had been threatening to, like, he's like, oh, we should hang you for treason, blah, 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 blah. And so he's like showing a gun, like, come get me. It's, again, the whole thing is, why the fuck would you do it at all?
He's doing his best Nightwave impression, apparently. Was he doing dabs before this?
I have no idea.
Was there a female cop with a gun drawn? The doggo didn't die. Dog was cute. He's got a cute dog. In fact, 09 Canyon just wrote, cute dog, though. Yeah.
Cute dog, though.
Cute little dog. Eso Horny with $5 says, Shuli told me he can't return to Israel because he ran from joining the IDF. Shuli loves kids, so he doesn't want to kill Palestinian children. My N. I don't know why people want to give Shuli so much shit. When all that, like, I can't think of a like a bigger waste of time than being like, here's what I think about Shuli. Like, what? Isn't he
be okay?
A whack packer from the Stern days? Like, you gotta broaden your horizons a little bit. All right, thank you very much, ESO. 145 away from today. Also over on PayPal, $1 from Coltrane says those quote fake dono people are still around. Gay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just more of a cope. I think it's just, I was supposed to be gone by now. They really thought they were going to have an impact. They didn't. A lot of them just became fans, and they need to tell themselves something. Now, could they move on and live more complete lives? Probably not. I think I've pretty much broken them, and they're in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. But it's their cope. I think everybody should be allowed their cope. It's fine. Like, cope is a thing that people need to do. It's called coping. You need to learn how to cope with this world. So I'm not going to get on people who can't live without the toe and have this weird mental hang up with us. I'm not going to banish them or make them feel bad for coping. I mean, I understand it.
They're clinging to the plane until it goes down so they can scream, "Ha, it's crashing."
Yeah. No,
We
I
just haven't gotten there yet.
think it's fair. Let's let them have their thing. But do not donate on stream. Like, thank you for that donation, but stop donating on Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo, because they will call that fake.
Those
And
are clearly fake donuts.
I don't want you guys to get called fake donos. So, I mean, please, only on Rumble and YouTube. If you donate on PayPal or Venmo or Streamlabs, if you click any one of those links that are pinned to the top of the chat, you're going to get called fake. And I don't want to see that happen to you guys. Ryobi says Hasan got a 1-day ban. He was off that day anyway, so it's a bullshit suspension. Oh, dude, Hasan gets such great treatment from Twitch.
Right? Like, whereas other people, channels who just have fun, get fucking banned and never even told why.
If he were a normal, like, streamer, he'd have been gone from Twitch so quickly by now for all the things he's done. Because, like, he's broken their rules on, like, how you talk about politics and terms and phrases you're supposed to be able to use, and nothing.
I don't know what he has on those people at Twitch, but damn.
Yeah. Well, money. He makes him a lot of money. A bunch of money. We have Hila Klein's response to Hasan Piker.
Okay, what did she say to Hasan Piker?
Hasan Piker, this is her on, I believe, Instagram, says, Hasan Piker, who was exposed by my husband to be a disgusting creep, has retaliated by calling for violence against me. Think back and you'll notice a trend. When he wants to get at Ethan, he attacks me. This is just another glimpse into the psyche of a man that does not see women as his equal. He uses women to whatever ends he needs, be it revenge, sexual gratification, or to massage his ego by exposing their nude bodies without their consent to his boys. I don't know that story. The fuck is... Wait a minute. Is she saying that Hasan has nude photo of her? Or
Not of her. I don't think of her, no.
Okay. Yeah,
I think she's saying he's showing to his friends, like, pics or something.
Oh, like he's a fuckboy. Okay, so he's a fuckboy. And that's how he got his start. So that's why I don't understand why anyone looks up to Hasan as like their political news guy. It's like all of his stuff for the Young Turks, Cenk wouldn't let him near anything serious. It was always like what bros should do before they go to a frat party. It's like just stupid shit like that. And again, that's probably about his depth.
It's about his speed.
Yeah. Then we've got, this is not Hila. This is somebody else. I've had enough with Hasan and his fucking goon squad, no matter where you stand on Israel, Palestine. This is a guy called Hutchinson. Oh, I think he works for Ethan and Hila. No matter where you stand on Israel, Palestine, how could you target someone like Hila Klein? She's generous, kind, caring, and an amazing wife, mother, and boss, and she hasn't harmed anyone, so go fuck yourselves. I mean, I just find the whole, you have an issue with this Gaza-Israel thing, but you decide you're going to, like,
call out your buddy's wife. Like, I'm not in favor of Israel. I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't like anyone who supports Israel or what they're doing, but I wouldn't call for violence against them.
Right. And like,
especially if all they're doing is like this thing where we're bullshitting into these. Yeah, I don't really.
Exactly. Ryobi says, AKA, oh no, talking about the suspension for the gun thing. He says, AKA he was suspended over Christmas weekend in Radio World. Yeah, that's what they do when a show, like, here's how you know you have a really hacky morning show. You get suspended before your vacations. So they do that like on KDWB in Minneapolis and all that. They'll get suspended because they did some crazy shit. They said some crazy shit. And it's so embarrassing. They can
build the hype for them to come back.
Yeah, and it's so embarrassing because the thing they then show that they got suspended for is like, this is how little you're allowed to say anymore. It's like, this is the thing you have to say, oh yeah, they were suspended for this. And it's like the lightest bullshit nothing thing because you're not allowed to like go crazy.